Hey, so I want to explore the topic of desire versus duty in our careers today. I want to versus I ought to. So I'll give you an example. Do you want to continue in your current career path, get promoted, accelerate towards partner, MD, chief financial officer, whatever it is for you? Are you motivated by that? Do you want to continue on that path? Or do you feel you ought to continue on that path? It would be a good thing to do. Your manager's been talking quite a lot about the path to partner, and actually, they think you'd be a good fit. And after all, your friends are always making jokes. David, he'll be CFO one day. So there's a bit of pressure and expectation from them. And your parents, of course, they gave you a fantastic upbringing and education. They kind of perhaps expect you to continue on that path and, to become very senior in the organization. They'd love that and talk about it at family parties with other parents. You kind of get where I'm going with this. There's the I want to versus there are these other influences and expectations which mean that I feel I ought to continue on this path. And I've been coaching quite a few clients recently where they feel they ought to, and that's been going on for some time, and they haven't really realized that that's what's been driving them as opposed to I actually want this. And the crazy thing about these influences and expectations is that sometimes they're totally in our heads. They're just assumptions. So if we go and chat to our manager and you go, I actually don't think I do want to continue up the partner track. And they go, oh, well, I was only talking about it because I thought you want to. And, we've sort of been having those conversations. Or you chat to your friends and they say, oh, we only make those jokes about you becoming CFO just because, we kind of thought that's what you wanted. Or you chat to your parents and they're like, honey, we just want the best for you. If you don't want to do that, don't do that. So hopefully that's helpful. You kind of get the difference here between I ought to versus I want to. And as you can tell from what I'm saying, it's important that we act out of I want to. Hope it's helpful. I'll chat to you soon.